Paul's been working real hard on the property this summer, and I thought it'd be real nice to get him a gift. So I'm on the hunt. This is his favorite store, and they see a lot of us here.
Hello! Oh my God!
It's an outdoor lover's playground. Gotta have a little fun. Wow, it's impossible to miss. This woman, she's got company. I may not be as good at hunting as Paul, but this is my expertise. Hi, my name's Kelley. What is your name?
Pleased to meet you, Kelley. I'm Mim.
Oh, I love that name. I love that name. I am a psychic medium, and I was wondering if you'd let me talk to you for a little bit.
Well, sure.
Are you open to that?
I've never spoken to a psychic before.
Okay, there's 2 people that have passed. One is a male, one is a female. Grandmother wants you to know that she watches over you a lot. She's your guardian.
Mm-hmm.
She's been that for a long time. Did you visit her?
Yes.
She showed me a line. What was the line?
Well, she was a great person to take people in, and she took a blind man in, so she made a line.
So he would
to get
hold
to
on
the
to
house.
it.
To the
That's because of the line. And there's something else coming through. You travel.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a beach you go to?
Mm-hmm.
Is there like something to do with turtle or like that sound, that kind of Myrtle?
Myrtle Beach.
Do you go there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a place you've gone often.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a one time.
No.
Because it feels home.
Mm-hmm.
That place, it's clearly very important to her, but there's something more important coming through for Mim, and we need to address it. The man that you're married to, you're meant to be with.
Mm-hmm.
He can be a little, not difficult, I'm not going to say that, but stubborn, just between you and me, okay? But he's a good man.
51 years, I'll hang on to it for a while.
Oh, girlfriend, you hit the jackpot there. Has he had any issues with his blood?
Yes, I guess you would say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Something more comes with that. He needs to really take care of himself. Make sure he does that. He takes it seriously because it's not always an issue, but it's there. These 2 were meant to be together for as long as possible. And they will. He just needs to be aware. Mim is a strong woman. It was such a privilege to meet her today. I just want to thank you. Thank you for allowing me the
You've been
privilege.
very
I'm so,
sweet.
oh, you're such a sweetheart yourself.
That's okay.
Oh,
Very
God
sweet.
bless.
Well, it was my very first reading, and I'm rather surprised that she saw a line. I think maybe it was a rope that was going from the house to the street for the blind man. That she would have no way of knowing that, and how she would know about Myrtle Beach. And that's really a fun spot for us. We go there every year. She said to hang on to my husband. I've had him for 51 years, so... And she mentioned a blood problem. He just had, well, would have been a fatal heart attack. And was on some, of course, blood thinners. And to watch his diet and to take care of himself. So maybe that'll be an eye-opener for him, too. Yeah, I found this very informative today.
It doesn't get better than this. And I even found a gift for my honey. It was awesome. I thank you, my friend. It's awesome to see you again. See ya. You know what, hon?
What?
It's been a long week this week. We've had so much company.
Been so bad I don't even know what day we are. What day are we?
I don't know.
Kelley, listen. It's nice outside. The days are getting shorter. Winter will soon be here today. We'll go on a walk. We'll do something this afternoon.
A walk?
Oh, yeah. We'll bring a chair and maybe we'll go and sit down at the end of the lake or somewhere, have a little picnic.
A picnic?
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Is my honey asking me on a date? Wow. It's been forever since we've done that.
You know what? I think the last picnic I ever had, I brought the kids.
Yeah, there's a long time.
Oh my God, that would be fun.
What do you think?
Yes.
Awesome.
Plus, Paul needs a break from housework. He's been washing dishes all morning, and it shows.
You are so cute.
What?
You have. What did you put your.
Kelley, I've been washing dishes with a company for oh my God. I've been washing dishes for 2 hours. Oh, that feels good. I'm almost zapped already.
Well, honey, you've done a good job, but
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think we need to get out. We need to get out and we need to laugh and just chill.
I got that little portable barbecue there. We could bring that.
I don't want to cook. I just.
Oh, I want to make a little lunch here.
Well, I think it would be fun to just bring a few things and just relax. Relaxed. A word I think Paul does not hear enough. Get away from everything, just us. That would be wonderful, hon.
Maybe we'll sleep.
Sleep.
Sleep. A sleeping picnic.
It's either work or sleep. It's all or nothing. And there's no in between.
This is what I want.
Well, I want to talk.
Okay, bad. Sleeping, talking picnic.
A sleeping, talking picnic.
Yeah. That's just what we're gonna.
Freaking crazy.
Yeah.
You are freaking crazy. But I love you. Okay.
Yeah.
Deal. A sleeping, talking picnic it is. No muss, no fuss. Please don't make it complicated.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
I just want simple. I
2 chairs and a sandwich and a blanket.
I don't even need chairs. I just need you, me, egg salad sandwich, a beautiful day, and conversation. That is paradise to me.
Yeah.
Deal?
Oh, yeah.
Will you make it go?
Yeah, we'll go.
Today, I'm meeting a new client by the name of Andrew. I can already tell we've got a lot to talk about. I can't wait to get started.
My name's Andrew. I'm here for a psychic reading with Kelley today. I've never had a reading done before, so I'm really excited. Grew up in a really Catholic home. My dad was in training to be a priest before he met my mom. I was a closeted gay man until I was about 23. When you're that young, you still have that fear of God, you know? When my dad was born, he was really premature, and his mother promised God that if her son survived, that she would make sure he devotes his life to serving him. I've kind of been the physical manifestation of this broken promise between God and my grandmother. I had a foster brother that passed away. Our relationship was kind of rocky at the time, and the last words I said to him were, "I hope you rot." And then he drowned, and when they found him, he was rotten. And I think about that every day, you know? If my session with Kelley could cut loose one of those weights, that would be a big help going forward.
Hello!
Hi, Kelley.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for having me.
It is such a pleasure to have you here. The energy? Wow. This is going to be interesting. I'm so grateful that you are taking the time to come see me. So first off, I want you to know that I see as a child, it wasn't always easy for you. There is a little boy in you that just wanted to be accepted for who you were.
Oh, yeah.
So I also sense that who you are and what you want in your life, that it's important for you to figure that out because you're right at the crossroads of self-discovery.
Yeah, that's very accurate.
I know. There is someone coming through for Andrew, and she has some regrets. Who is the woman that's passed? She's behind you right now. She has a hand on your shoulder. She's referring to herself as family, and she knew you when you were little.
My grandmother.
Yeah, she's right here. She wants you to know that she loves you unconditionally, and she wants you to know how proud she is of you. You are very much far more important to her than you even knew, okay? And she says, you need to know that you're more than enough. You're worthy. Okay, she's pointing. Who's the male that you knew but is not a relative, but you knew well that passed? He's saying that you had a huge impact, and he wants you to know that he truly cared for you, okay? But the words weren't said. Was there an issue about depression with him?
Yeah.
It seems that this person's death was very difficult for Andrew. You need to understand, it doesn't matter how we die. The fact is, we die when we're meant to die. And he wants you to not grieve because he had to go. He wants you to live your best life. He says there's no. You need to. You need to live as best as you can the way you want, not the way that is expected. I sense a lot of self-doubt, deeply rooted in Andrew. And he's having a hard time changing that. In order for him to reach his full potential, he has to embrace his truth. I'm getting another message for Andrew, and I hope he's ready to hear this. Who is the older person in your family right now that's male, that's not well, that has health issues?
My Uncle John, he's cancer.
Yeah, bad. His time here is limited.
Oh.
But know also, you need to remember this. He would not want to be suffering here forever. You know that, right, Andrew?
Yeah.
Okay, it's all good, okay? Do you want to know a time frame? Because if you do, I can give you that. But if you don't, it's okay.
I do.
Okay, within 6 months.
Oh, God. Okay.
I want you to know he will have peace. Some messages, they're harder to deliver than others. I don't get to choose what comes through. And Andrew said he wanted the truth. He will be an important pillar for his family in the future. I have a more joyful message to deliver to Andrew. And I think this time, this is gonna surprise him. What's makeup mean to you?
Makeup?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but you're gonna be in drag. And you're gonna be gorgeous.
What? Really?
Yes, and you're gonna give me a picture.
Can I tell you something? A couple weeks ago, I ordered a pair of high heels.
Yes! He's going to be fabulous, but he needs to remember. I want you to stop judging yourself and embrace your worth. Your grandmother is shaking her head.
Yeah. The drag thing. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. And I expect a picture.
Oh, yeah, you'll get it.
Andrew just needs to embrace who he is. He's already on the right path, but I will be checking on him soon to just give him a little boost.
Thank you so much.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank you
Have
for
a nice
coming.
day.
You too.
Bye.
He's not done with me yet.
I remember waking up seeing two shadows over my bed, one on the left and one on the right.
Who do you think they were?
I knew exactly who they were. My name's Andrew. I've kind of been the physical manifestation of this broken promise between God and my grandmother.
She's saying, tell him he was always more than enough. Who is the older person in your family right now that's male, that's not well, that has health issues?
My Uncle John, he's cancer.
Yeah, bad. Time is not on his side. His time here is limited. It's been a couple of weeks since I first met Andrew. He is a kind soul, but he's been through a lot. His biggest hurdle is the way that he judges himself. But I planted some seeds, and today I'm following up to see if anything has changed for him.
When I first met Kelley, I was pretty skeptical of the whole psychic thing. So I walked into it with an open mind, but fully prepared to be underwhelmed by it. And of course, she turned my world upside down and figured me out. There was several specific things that she pulled out of the air and absolutely was accurate about. She called me out about the brother stuff. She called me out on my grandmother. The drag stuff, she knew that. She hit that on the head. That's the thing. I never really admitted that to myself yet, but she knew it. I think I was looking for an opportunity to, open up about stuff and do it with someone that I trust in a safe environment, and she provided me with that opportunity, and it was a very freeing experience.
Bless you. Oh, I'm so excited.
Yes, thanks for coming out.
No. Thank you, because you're kind of a unfinished chapter in my book.
Interesting. Okay. I don't get many visitors, so this is exciting. Yay! Come on in.
Oh, thank you, my friend. Oh, this is lovely. It feels good to be back with Andrew, and I can't wait to get started. The energy, very creative. It feels right for you to be able to do what comes naturally to you, and it feels like it holds you.
Okay.
And it knows you.
Okay.
So obviously it's known you for a while.
Yes.
You lived, but then you didn't, then you lived here.
This is my 4th time moving back here.
That's why the energy comes and the energy went. But you're better now as far as your emotional energy is concerned, because what I'm sensing is a little more resolution in your soul. There's a sense of walking into this place not the same as when you left the last time.
Yeah. Just grown up a bit and learned to embrace that. I love my alone time out here.
That is necessary for you to be that creative genius you are. Andrew's energy thrives in nature. This place has fostered his creativity. I have to say, our first meeting when we did the reading really affected me. You're very, very open. How did you feel after the reading?
That night I had some pretty intense nightmares, and then that happened for a few nights. It was hard to sleep for a little while.
Was it specific?
Yeah, I remember waking up and seeing just 2 shadows over my bed, one on the left and one on the right.
Who do you think they were?
I knew exactly who they were, and I knew who was on the left and who was on the right. But the reason I woke up is because I felt a hand on my leg, and I saw with my own eyes the blanket sink into my leg, but I wasn't scared.
Who would that have been to you?
I knew that it was my grandmother.
Yes. I had a feeling that something like this was going to happen. The connections formed in our reading opened the door to past loved ones. And he has been feeling their presence. But there's nothing to fear.
I didn't feel
threatened
or scared or anything.
I am so glad he understands. I can tell that the things we spoke about really impacted him.
The big takeaway was when you told me about the family member that's been sick. When you told me that, we were kind of understanding that he may be getting better. Just yesterday, I got a text that said his cancer's coming back and it's growing again. And
I'm sorry.
It's he's gonna go back into chemo in 3 months.
Yeah. I can't change what is predestined, and unfortunately it means it gets a lot worse and there will be loss. And there's not a thing you can do. And the only reason I gave you that was not to make you aware of the passing of somebody, but to make you really understand that there's more. There's more to talk about. There's more things that need to be said. Andrew's compassion will guide him through this difficult time. First, he needs to learn to love himself. We have so much more work to do.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'll put this here. I'll grab it there, Kelley. You can take the glasses there. Yeah.
Whoa.
What?
I just seen something run in the woods.
You in?
Right there.
Huh? Oh, I love this. Tell you what I see. I see a nice spot up there, though. Wow. See it? Right on the corner there. It's not far. We can go right there.
A nice spot, eh? Paul, we're not going there. That's too far. I'm not walking.
Okay.
I need this break. Easy peasy. Paul, better cool it.
I'm as cool as the breeze.
Holy Moses, hon. It's windy.
Oh, there you wait. Wait, Kelley. I'm gonna go get the cooler. Wait a second.
Maybe we should have checked the weather.
Oh. Wait. We're gonna do this. We're gonna hold it down. If you had listened to me, we wouldn't have this breeze. We'd be on the other spot down there with no wind. What do you think?
Okay. Oh, perfect! Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna go
I
get
love
another
it,
rock.
hon. Finally, some much-needed chill time. Oh my God, this is so beautiful, Paul. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love the wind. I love the nature. I love totally disconnected from everything and everyone. Our busy
Hey,
lives.
Kelley, but look the wind we got.
I know, but that's natural. That feels good, Paul.
Yeah, it feels good, but out of the wind in the sun in the
No,
100
no.
degrees would be a lot better.
No. Just let me be one right now with nature for just count to 60, okay?
60. 60 is a long time. Listen, I'm getting kind of hungry, Kelley. Aren't you hungry?
That wasn't 60, more like 2. Yes, I could have we can have the egg salad sandwich.
Okay, what I'll do, I want it fresh. I'm gonna go get the stuff, and Boss Hog will cook it right here for you. How's that?
Cook it here? Oh no. We don't have it yet?
Huh?
We don't have it yet? I can't wait till that hearing aid comes in.
No, I gotta go get it. So that's what I'll do. I'm gonna go, and I'll be back in 5 minutes with all the stuff.
But, no.
Okay?
It's a freaking picnic. What more does he need?
Kelley, we'll see you in 5. 5 minutes. Give me 5.
What did I expect?
My name is Reagan. I'm here for a past life regression. I do have some family issues going on. I experience a lot of self-doubt because there's been a lot that's happened to me in the past year with regards to mental illness. It's just been very pervasive and it really strains relationships. It's very difficult to handle and work around some days, so you end up getting frustrated. So for me to look back into the past would probably give me some answers for what's going on here.
Reagan?
Hello.
Hello, sweetie.
How are you?
Oh, I'm excited.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Come here. Oh. Gee.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
So ready. So ready. Let's get her done.
Yay. This is gonna be good. So, Reagan, are you comfortable there?
I am.
Okay, I just want you to relax. It's going to be a very comfortable and easy process. All you need to do is listen to my voice and follow my instructions. Again, no pressure, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like you to close your eyes. And we go. In front of you, there is a beautiful staircase, and you see a huge door. And when you turn this doorknob, you know that when you hear it click, it will open away from you. On the other side will be your past life, a past life that had the most traumatic influence to who you are today. You will remember everything clearly, but you have no fear. You have no fear because you're stepping into a past life, and a past life you know well. So there's no need to be afraid. Are you male or female?
Female.
I want you to describe what you're wearing.
Dress. It's green. Blue.
And as you look at yourself, I want you to notice, are you a grown woman or are you a child?
Child, but older.
Describe your home.
It's all wood. It's 2 levels. It's a nice house.
When you walk in, what is around you?
Kitchen with a hearth. I see a table set, benches,
Okay, is there anything on the table?
plates.
Can you count them?
There's 8.
And look around. Do you see anybody there?
No.
Now I want you to go forward a bit and go to the time where you would have had the most traumatic experience of that life. This step can sometimes be very difficult for the client, but it is integral that we go here. They need to see the trauma in order to let it go. You're safe, you're in control. I want you to be there right now. What is happening?
It's gone. Where's it gone?
What is happening?
Somebody's gone. Who's gone?
He's gone.
Somebody's gone. No.
This is a big loss. Reagan, she needs to look closer, but she's afraid to see. You know, you press the button clear, and you know exactly what has happened. Describe what has happened.
My parents died.
What happened to them?
I don't know. They just died. They died. Sad, really sad, heavy.
How old are you?
I was 10.
And were you the only one that survived?
Yes. My name is Reagan. I do have some family issues going on. I experience a lot of self-doubt.
Describe what has happened.
My parents died.
What happened to them?
I don't know. They just died.
I have brought Reagan to the most traumatic moment in her past life. She watched her 2 parents die. It is time to relive this difficult moment so she can let it go. What caused their passing?
It's a fire. It's a fire, but it's good. It's out already. It's done, and they're dead.
Was it your house that was on fire?
Yes.
And were you the only one that survived?
Yes.
How old are you?
I was 10.
10 is far too young for a tragedy like this. I'm already starting to connect the dots to her current life. It is time to seek some resolution. Does somebody come and help you?
Neighbor
Okay. And what does he want you to do?
just wants me to stay with him.
Are you okay with that?
I know him, so yes.
Losing her parents in a past life has directly influenced her in her current life. She's very dependent on her parents. This man that took her in is a symbol of her being able to let go. And he's calling you by name. What is your name?
Madeline?
Madeline. I want you to go forward. Go forward to the time of your death. What do you see?
Cooking.
How old do you think you are?
79.
And what happens?
She has a heart attack. She's just...
Who finds you?
People coming to visit. I was cooking for them.
And what are their reaction?
Sad. They're panicked. They don't know what happened.
It is emotional to walk with my clients through their passing, but they need to see it through to the end so they can leave that life behind. They're putting you to rest now. Do you see the stone?
Yes.
Your name is on the stone. What is your name?
Madeline Agnes.
And as you go, looking down, what is the date of your death?
1981.
She has seen enough of this lifetime. It is time for her to come back. You are awake. You can open your eyes. Are you okay?
It's a lot to take in. I really thought at the beginning that it wasn't really happening, but then it just happened.
Do you remember how you felt when you saw your parents perish in that fire?
Hopeless. Hope. Oh my God. Dread. Like there was this pit. The fear of my parents dying has always kind of been there. I guess I just kind of ignored it and didn't acknowledge it. Now I have to.
Are you living by yourself or?
No, I still live with them.
So they're still part of your identity. And if they were to pass tomorrow, who would you be? Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Where does Reagan want to go now? There's the connection. It's still the connection to the parents.
Weird sense of lightness and heaviness with it because you have this knowledge now and you have to work with it. But now you have it, so you know what your root cause is, and you can go from there.
Follow your dreams. You're on the track you were meant to be. Don't question so much. And let yourself go. Reagan blew me away. Today, I was able to facilitate change and help a young person face the unconscious truth about her reality. I am so blessed to share my gift with her. The rest, it's in her hands. Thank you. Today, I am meeting with Andrew. We touched on a lot of things in his reading, but one thing I want to address with him is the shame and the guilt he is carrying. It is surrounding the death of a young man that came through in his reading. Your grandmother's always around you. Mm-hmm. She's around you because she wants you to be safe. She's uncomfortable with the fact that you hold guilt. Mm-hmm. You hold guilt.
Yeah.
And she's referring to brother. Mm-hmm. You can't hold on to that.
Right.
Why does that stay with you? Can I ask that? Why do you hold on to it?
I think you knew this in our last session, that I had been suicidal.
Yes.
And that's something that was with me for a long time. For most of my adult life, I knew that I was gonna be dead before I was 30, and it was always just like, I'll wait 6 months and see if anything changes. So I made a lot of decisions back then that I thought I wouldn't be around to live with the consequences of.
I get it.
Person who made those decisions and do those things that I regret and have guilt about is not true to who I really am.
Good. I'm glad you said it like that. Andrew said some harsh words to his brother before he passed, and it has stayed with him. But at least now, he realizes he has changed. That is the whole point. To grow. Forgiving himself, it's the best thing he can do. When I look at you, I don't see the fact that you did anything wrong. What you did with the expectations that your time was limited. So it was from a direction that was not necessarily truth. Mm-hmm. You're now in a process of realizing you're going to be an old bag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So get over the fact that you're going to kick the bucket. It ain't going to happen, honey.
Yeah.
But there is one thing I need to bring up. Mm-hmm. Because I almost have the sense that you looked at him as better than you. And the biggest part of what I see around you is the lack of your own self-worth. Mm-hmm. You have to take all of where you've been, put it in a beautiful ball.
Yeah.
You're working on it.
I'm trying, yeah. It's hard to...
Makes me proud of you. Embracing your own self-worth isn't easy. Everywhere you've been is its own story. But if you bring all those pieces together, they form a new story. That is growth. When I was a little girl, one of the things that I did, and I did it faithfully, and I still do it. I make my grandchildren do it. I put on a mirror a Post-it note that says, I'm worthy. Every morning, I have to look in that mirror because I have to brush my teeth, and I say it. And I know it sounds so there's no power in that, but it is powerful because the more you say it, the more you believe it. And after 50 odd years of saying it, I don't question my worthiness anymore.
Right.
It's about planting positive seeds. So when I look at you, I see a creator, someone who has the ability to do just about anything, puts his mind to, but you're stopping yourself. The block is not where you've been. And what you think you did wrong, that's where you learned. You wouldn't be the man you are today if you hadn't walked that journey.
Right.
So look at it as a school of hard knocks. You went to school, you learned your lesson, you now know better. And you're a better man for it. Let it go. Because the new lessons are with much more light and love and positive energy, not so dark.
Andrew needs to see himself how others see him. Capable, creative, wonderful man. It'll take some work, but it will happen.
Yeah, I guess I like my eyes.
I love your eyes.
Okay.
They're very loving and kind. Just like the man who has it.
Oh.
And I want you to remember that every day you do this, the universe hears. It is about understanding that every one of us is worthy. And if we're not kind to ourselves, we can't accomplish. We can't be. And that's the key here. The only person that stops you from being all you're meant to be, which is unbelievable, is yourself. Own it.
Okay.
Be proud of it and walk forward knowing you are meant to be and do amazing things.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Let's do it together. One more. I am worthy. Yay! Oh.
It might feel awkward for Andrew right now, but to learn to believe in ourselves, we need to quiet our inner critic by speaking louder than it. And I'm telling you from experience, it works.
Now, the picnic has arrived.
Holy Hannah. This is what he meant by portable?
Paul, whoa.
Oh! Oh! So we're gonna have a boiled egg sandwich. And what's so funny about that? That is
What are you doing, honey?
the barbecue all set up here.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. I am starting to remember why we haven't had a picnic in all of these years.
You even brought the eggs?
I got bread and eggs and onions, everything for your super sandwich. Kelley wants a fresh sandwich. That's what she likes. That's why I brought the barbecue. Oh my God. Yeah?
Paul is completely missing the point.
What are you doing? I can't see.
Putting water in here. All the eggs.
Boil the eggs at a picnic? There's a first for everything, I guess.
There we go. That will stay there a couple of minutes.
What could possibly be next? Oh no, I know that look.
I thought I had eggs in here, don't you think? They're all broke.
Paul Muse.
Oh, Paul.
Things are taking a turn, and I'm hungry.
These picnics They're a lot of work. That's why I don't do them often. I gotta go back.
Oh, no. No. That does it.
Paul, sit. Sit.
Oh my God. I ain't no dog, but I know when I should sit.
Listen to me. I love the fact that you had this idea. I think it's beautiful, but it's not simple.
Paul loves to try pampering me. He's a detailed kind of guy, and it's why I love him, but he's got to be reminded.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to work so darn hard to please me.
Okay.
That's not what is important.
Kelley, you're a super person. You've been A1 to everybody around, so I want this really to be a special picnic. A picnic to remember.
Look at what we got. We're sitting in the middle of the afternoon. It's beautiful. And we are so lucky we have each other. So the eggs broke. Guess what? Stuff happens.
Yeah, it happens, yeah.
But you brought the barbecue all
I
the way
drove
from...
that thing half a mile to get it here.
Sweetie, listen. It's not about that. You don't need to work so darn hard and go over the top.
Yeah.
I would be happy with a slice of bread and mayo. Hello. As long as you were right there with
Well, we
me.
got mayo there,
Sounds,
and we might have our slice of bread too.
it sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So many things he said I would change if I could come back. So many things I took for granted. And he says, now I know better. Today, I am visiting with Andrew. One of the issues he struggles with is his self-worth. And there is an unresolved guilt due to the loss of a brother figure. In order to move forward, Andrew needs to hear a message from that person. All through the time that I've been with you, I've noticed you've had company. This is a male, not old, young, and he's referring to himself as brother. Your brothers, but were you blood brothers? No, because you don't look alike. If you could see what I see, his energy looking at you is literally wrapping itself right around you. So many things he said I would change if I could come back. So many things I took for granted. And he says, now I know better. He wants to say that he's sorry. He wants you to know that he did what he did because of bad choices. He says, you know what I mean. He did not intend to die. I have to ask you, why do you feel guilt because of his passing?
The last time I spoke to him was pretty confrontational. And then I wasn't a part of his life for the last few years before he died. And at one point, he tried to reach out to me, and I just, for whatever reason, couldn't really...
You couldn't open the door.
Yeah.
What he doesn't get is the fact that you're holding on to that guilt. He says, you know you did not force him to walk the walk he walked.
Yeah. But I just also know that I could have done things to help him that I didn't do.
That's you.
Yeah.
And your ego wanting to be the fixer because you feel you should have been.
Right.
Andrew's an empath. And empaths are fixers. It is important for Andrew to know that this is not his to fix. If he doesn't let it go, it will be a weight that holds him back forever. How do you feel about what he just said to you, that he's releasing you from that guilt, that he doesn't want you to carry it?
It feels great to know that I don't have to think about that every day
Amen.
anymore.
It pisses him off that you did that.
Yeah. This happened before. I dreamed this. I'm having major deja vu right now.
Yes.
Looking around this room, and I'm just little things.
Because you know why? You're intuitive. Empathy and intuition go hand in hand. Deja vu is a sign of awareness. Once Andrew releases himself from the shame he's holding, his gifts will only continue to grow.
We already had this conversation.
Yep.
And I remember where people are in the room. I've had deja vu before, but never like this. And it's got me kind of shaken up.
So obviously you were meant to go through this one more time so you would really get it. Did you get it?
Yeah.
That's all I want. It is now in Andrew's capable hands. His strength and emotional depth will carry him forward. Big things are coming his way. And now for the hard part. Well, Andrew, I am going to leave you, but I know I will be hearing from you again.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much.
I want to know all about it. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
All about it, the details. I didn't forget. He is going to be one hot mama in drag.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank
for
you,
coming
my
in.
friend. I will not forget this special young man, and I will be waiting for my picture. Today, Paul and I are on a romantic picnic, if you can call it that. Paul, I've been trying to get him to relax. I guess he finally got it. Honey. Paul!
Hey, whoa, I want to sleep. It's a sleeping, talking picnic, not a yelling picnic.
Wake up!
Oh, my God. You're worse than a pack of wolves.
I'm glad you fell asleep and you enjoyed the fresh air, honey. But I'm getting kind of hungry. I mean,
Fire up that barbecue. I'm desperate.
what's in this cooler? What did you bring? Oh, we got hot dogs!
Go ahead.
We hit hat!
I'll go see what we got. I don't see the barbecue starting, Kelley.
Oh no. Paul, did you check the tank before you brought it?
Kelley, I think we're out of propane.
This picnic, it's one for the record books.
What the hell next?
Raw hot dogs.
Who brings a freaking a barbecue to a picnic?
I'm sorry, we're having raw hot dogs this afternoon.
This is a life lesson, and it's about the simple things. I just hope Paul learns this.
After dragging that thing for 300 feet in the middle of the bushes, I come here now, there's no propane.
It means eat what you got and be happy with what you have.
You know something? Next time, we'll have to take this and start 2 days before. Make a list.
Sitting here with Paul, laughing, and feeling the wind on my face. Oh, that's all I ever wanted. And in this moment, I am grateful. There is nowhere else I'd rather be.
What a life.
It is so important putting in quality time with the people we love. And me and my guy, we got it made. And we are strong as ever.
But no barbecue again, okay?
Yeah.
Next time, we pack a lunch and we bring it. No cooking here.
We'll make our super sandwich at the house.
Today was a good day. Oh, you want kisses, don't you? Did you see?
Be good, you guys. Don't kiss. Yeah.
Oh, little baby.
Yeah.
Oh, little baby. You know, as we navigate through our lives, it's easy to get lost sometimes. And in those moments, we might stray from our own paths and into someone else's. We take on the weight that is not ours to bear. You need to live as best as you can the way you want, not the way that is expected. Whether it's bad choices or actions we don't understand. We can love people, but we cannot change them. The path that they're on is their own, and we must accept that.
The only way we can move forward is to let go of our unhealthy connections.
The fear of my parents dying has always kind of been there.
If they were to pass tomorrow, who would you be? Do you see what I'm trying to say? Where does Reagan want to go now?
To be our best selves, we must lead by example, leading with goodness and putting forth the best energy possible is the only way that we can change the lives of the ones we love. Because when you raise yourself up, you raise the energy of everything around you. It's about planting positive seeds, but you're stopping yourself. The block is not where you've been. That's where you learned. You wouldn't be the man you are today if you hadn't walked that journey. But it's important to remember that some things are not meant to change. Sometimes it's the things we understand least about a person that makes them special.
Who brings a freaking a barbecue to a picnic?
I'm sorry, we're having raw hot dogs this afternoon. You eat your own, I'm gonna eat mine.
Cherish those qualities because individuality is what makes the world go round. We're all unique, and that is magic.